You are now listening to Wizeguyz and Whiskey Podcast.
Wizeguyz and Whiskey Podcast, episode 109.
Wizeguyz and Whiskey Podcast.
Oh, niggas with something to say about today's hip-hop, pop culture, and life. I go by the name of Metro Mike. I am Mike Wise.
Ooh. Yeah. And you always know, what I'm saying, the most incredible Tony Stocks of podcasting. Yeah. Shout out to the Asians.
Okay.
I promise we won't get canceled, man. I promise.
And I promise to you. I go by Milo Green.
I am John.
And we're back. Today's legendary.
Happy birthday, nigga.
Hey.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
How are you?
He finally turned 16.
What's the center? What's the center for Utah?
Gobert?
Oh, you're Gobert, right?
No. I'm
Rudy
definitely that
Gobert.
You not
nigga.
Gobert?
He be spreading that shit around.
Huh? What did he spreading?
Spreading that code.
Yeah, that nigga was wild.
You gotta specify.
Touching all the mics and gave it to all them niggas.
Oh, he
That's
be
crazy.
speaking that French stuff.
Man, he French. I ain't with that shit.
Come on, yo.
All right, y'all know how we start every episode. We're saying rest in peace to our brother Clinton.
Rest in peace.
We do this in every episode with you in mind, bro. And if you would please do us a favor and go check out the website at www.wiseguyzandwhiskey.com. That's www.wiseguyzandwhiskey.com.
Right now, we got the Wise Car series. A couple of stuff on there, I think we got a deep catalog on that right now.
We do. We're
trying to implement some shorts for the summertime. We'll give y'all different themed shorts and stuff, but just be on the lookout. You can still go buy some shirts, maybe some tank tops and hoodies, when you got the air pumping in the house. So, I still wear hoodies during the summertime anyway, so.
Yep.
Never know when you gotta, so.
Yep.
Yeah,
we're working on the panties for the women. So they can finally, after all these years, put the Wise Guys on that. And when y'all see it, fellas,
I'ma eat it.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry.
He set that up.
Everybody has something else. Oh,
I ain't see that one coming. Pause.
All right, man. Let's get to it.
Like DJ Envy. I'm sorry.
And we are over.
I'm sorry. It was just open.
We won't get canceled.
It was just open. I had to catch the alley. I'm sorry. Shout out to DJ.
Shout out to Light Skin Bandit.
Look, tell me he got a deal behind that, because that's too much disclosure.
It's a book.
It's a book.
It's a book.
It's a whole book. So it makes sense.
They're just on a promo run, basically giving more and more tidbits from the book.
Yeah. The funny thing is, like, DJ Envy first disclosed it, and then as soon as his wife said it, now everybody jumped on it. But, hey.
He disclosed it before they were together.
Yeah.
Not together, but before.
Yeah, before they did the whole book
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, here's
AC
the
notes.
hoping it becomes a New York Times bestseller or something.
Well,
I had a
I
bad
listen to
joke.
their podcast, so yeah.
I had a bad
They
joke.
have a podcast. Okay. I learn something every day. Everybody has a
Yeah, I
podcast.
knew
Come
about
on.
it, but I'm
Huh?
not.
Come on with the bad
Nah,
joke. Let's
man.
go.
I guess his D wasn't something to envy for her sake.
Yeah,
Go ahead, begin.
go buy that book. You know.
That's all I gotta say.
That's it.
Oh,
All right,
Lord.
so we're gonna start off saying, Earth, Wind, and Fire saxophonist Andrew Woolfolk Andrew Woolfolk
Yeah.
has passed away. I'm sorry, that was a lot there. He passed away after battling 6 years of an illness.
wow.
He was 71 years old. We just want to say rest in peace
Rest in peace.
to the
Definitely
saxophonist of
rest in
Earth,
peace,
Wind, and Fire.
Look, iconic
Hey.
group,
Yeah.
classic.
sure.
They will forever live in centuries beyond with their music. So,
Yes, sir.
R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
And AC, what we drinking on today?
We are drinking on Glenmorangie, whatever the fuck that shit. What the fuck he say? This shit?
Glenmorangie.
Glenmorangie.
Or Morangi? I don't know.
I don't know.
Giraffe ass.
Yes.
I don't know, but
That's
shit.
a bad visual.
I don't know. This is some Scottish ass shit. From Highland Scout Malt liquor. Yeah, that is some Scottish ass shit right
seems
there.
like some Scottish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like it. No more barping and shit already.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Definitely
well.
a bunch of bar fights happen with this shit.
Yeah,
Titan. Bark on these niggas. From back then. Shout out to Titan. Let's get to it.
Nigga ain't never know where to be from.
I know.
he back there.
I be seeing them in pictures and
He
shit.
back there. He back there.
Twitter has agreed to sell the company to Elon Musk in a deal valued at around $44 billion.
This is the
Thoughts?
stupidest. It's the stupidest deal I ever heard.
The rich get rich.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a rich buy.
bored niggas.
I mean, I wonder what his plans are going to be.
You mean? Hold up. You
Freedom
saying?
of speech.
Yeah.
That's a part
You
of it.
saying even though he white and he got a lot of money, he's still a nigga?
I don't know. I'm
No,
calling
that's-
everybody niggas. That's my bad.
That was not
Hey,
what he
man,
meant.
man,
I mean, he is African, but he's South African.
Oh,
He's South
please.
African with the K. Not really. one of them.
Okay.
No, African. You know, that's how they pronounce
because the
Yeah.
K and the
the
must.
Dutch settlers and all that shit.
I
and
got you.
and y'all know. I don't
Musk.
need to tell you.
Right,
Musk.
dusk. I got it.
Yeah.
So he got 1K, not 3. All right, bet.
I might be a couple more. in there.
I don't know. we need to check the
Little
source.
early.
Yeah, I know this shit might be Elon Musk Kunkusky or some shit. I don't know.
So basically, him buying this, he wanted to make Twitter what?
Privatize it
Yeah,
and then allow.
Remove censorship. I
Yeah,
guess.
so
basically,
just
yeah.
this is gonna be a shit show.
It's
I
gonna be a
can
shit
see.
show.
I mean, just the PC world that we are becoming and living in. Like, this is about to be crazy.
Trump back.
Man, Trump said, "Fuck that. I'm gonna start my own shit." He said he doubled down. Like, nah, fuck
that Truth Social, whatever it's called, ain't doing too hot right now. But I mean,
Yeah.
good luck.
So
how do y'all feel about
billion though? And
Hey,
this
he
ain't
got
the
the money.
hottest thing out there in
There's
the
so
world
many
to buy.
things he
Which
could have
means
spent
if-
money on.
If you own that stock right now, you about to get bought out.
Oh yeah, it's a done deal.
Yeah, they're gonna buy you out. If you own Twitter
I
stock,
don't think I have any more Twitter stuff.
yeah, if you own Twitter stock, they're gonna buy you out.
It's
private.
privatized.
Yes, it's private, so it can't be publicly traded. They and depending on how much you have and how long you had it, they're gonna give you a premium for it.
Yeah,
For my little tip for everybody out there that's trying to get in before the deal goes through,
Do we got any music? So I can
if
say,
you
listen, and welcome
don't buy
to
it over
Wise
$54.
Stocks.
If you buy it over $54, if it reached $54 before the deal goes through, you lost money.
All right. You giving up too much game.
And that has been stock.
That's a
tips
whole
by
nother
Tim.
song.
Honestly, I needed to hear that
I'm
shit.
out here.
That's a whole
Nah,
nother
facts.
show.
I'm
I really wasn't thinking about stocks with
brought to
Twitter.
you
Nah,
in
'cause-
full by
'cause the-
WGW
They've
Network.
been going up.
Tay
it's been
is
going up a little
stocking
bit.
wearing.
But
You know,
Stocking wearing.
I mean,
funny as
well,
shit. You know, I'm just giving
Look.
some free game out there for people that
That's
want
some
to try
sound
to jump on
advice
this.
right there.
I know
people.
this probably not even on the docket, but speaking of stocks,
Talk to
fucking Netflix stock is going down.
Oh,
yes,
God.
yes.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yes.
on the docket
Absurd
because we don't
amount. Now,
talk stock on.
we're talking about shit shows.
Stock. There you go.
There you
my
go. There's
words
one
all
for you.
over the place.
What is it, like some million for whatever?
They
I don't know.
Oh, they lost a lot of money as far
54
as
billion.
yeah.
And over 200.
What was the stock like at
So-
800 or some wild high number like a couple months ago, and now it's at like 200 or something lower
Yeah,
than that.
222. Yeah. Sidebar. So with them supposedly canceling Will Smith films, you think this was because of that whole
They said
password
it
sharing shit?
wasn't, but who
No, I don't
knows,
think so.
man?
You think it was because
Because
You
of this
know-
whole password shit, and they was losing money, and they losing all this shit now. Because they canceling a lot of
They're
shows.
canceling a lot
They
of
just
shows.
canceled
Yeah.
that
That's
Raising Dion
Yep,
joint.
I
I was
just seen
pissed.
that.
I was mad as shit
They
about
came
that.
out with a number 2. Right?
Yeah.
A season, second
Like
season.
that show was
Yeah.
actually pretty good
I
for
ain't
like a
still
But
ain't
kid.
watched
they're also, I think they're also just trying to open more space because they're also about to release games on the app. I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah,
That's dumb. No, I
They're
don't play.
also putting games on the app too. So
Just like
Didn't
Amazon got
Facebook,
games, right?
Facebook,
yeah,
Amazon.
Yeah, they got games. Yeah,
but,
but Amazon is the
but that's
spot to
also why
do it
though.
though.
If you ever notice, them movies and TV shows don't last a long time on it. They recycle.
That's true.
They take
Yeah,
them
they
off
cycle
and they
them
gotta
on,
add. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different stuff. It's too much memory, or I can't think of the word right now.
They only
As
have
long as
so
it
many
works.
servers in the
But,
world.
yeah,
I guess.
exactly. Too much shit going on for all
I
that.
mean, they just take that shit off and put it on another country. They put that shit on in Scotland.
They do that.
That's why they be talking about them VPNs. Like, you
Oh,
want to
yeah,
watch
big
this?
facts.
Oh yeah, I'm
VPN.
VPN happy.
Yeah, you got VPN.
Yeah.
You could definitely.
When I
log
was in
into
London,
another
I
country.
couldn't watch Hulu. Oh hell
Yeah.
no, nah. VPN
VPN.
time it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we definitely need that VPN sponsorship because I definitely done said VPN about I don't know how many times on this
Oh, it's the way to go.
We
B.
need a WPN.
You want to listen to some music
VPN.
well in the future before
You
midnight
are
hits?
watching
VPN.
VPN.
But yeah, circling back to Elon Musk.
Thank you.
It's just a straight up power move, man. That's all that shit is to me, in my personal opinion. Because, like, what are you going to do differently? You just going to take all the Twitter niggas out of jail?
Yeah.
Like,
that's what it sounds like.
That's it.
And say nigga, right?
Well, yeah,
Nah, I
Yeah.
definitely think it's a bigger plan
It's definitely a bigger play.
coming down
yeah.
the pike at some
I'm
point.
think they're gonna like
it's gonna be the
subscription
new,
based.
the
I think
new-
it's gonna be subscription
the new-
based.
Oh,
the new
and
news.
I am gone. It's gonna be
the prime spot for news.
Hey,
Because it's going to be unfiltered, where you don't have to write it a certain way. It's just, you get it how it is.
But see, that's why it's also a big play because most people get their news from Twitter and
Like
or
they-
any social
yeah.
media. So that's
true.
That's a huge play for anybody.
Yeah, they basically
Because
start all
literally,
the.
everyone gets their
combos.
news.
Hey, yo, let's start Black Planet back up.
Black
Solange
Planet is
tried
still
that.
very active, right?
Solange tried that a couple
Yeah,
years
it's like
ago.
it's like a music
Hold on, who?
type.
Solange, you remember she
I
helped
know
with the
Timberlake
No, that's
did
MySpace,
something
reboost
too.
of it when
I thought-
she
oh no, he
dropped
was
that
doing
album.
MySpace. I think Solange was doing about. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Dropped that bad album. I'm sorry. Something about
Hey,
my
man.
friends that I used to follow or something. Shout out to Nemi and Trey.
She's too busy.
Things.
I don't remember.
Sit at the
Cheating and
table.
getting
I
her
imagine
groove back,
all
so.
things.
There you go.
I imagine.
The chain was, oh, man.
All right.
But niggas gonna pay $9.99 to be on Twitter. So
Nah.
That's
Yeah.
definitely not.
It's going to be linked up with a lot of stuff. I'm talking about OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You're going to link everything. It's going to be a central
I
hub.
love
you gonna have to you gonna have to buy a Tesla to be on Twitter. Like
Hey, so 2020 during the pandemic, god damn, I think I was really in an OnlyFans phase for like
racking
5
up.
months.
Both of you
Yeah.
niggas. I ain't gonna say who both
I
of these
was
niggas
running-
are. We on a podcast.
Hey,
I
I
was
ain't even
running
gonna
up
lie.
the tab on
Hey, look.
OnlyFans.
Three of
I ain't
you
gonna lie,
niggas.
man.
I
I brought like
definitely-
2 of them drinks to see what it was
Ooh,
about. That
I
was
was
all.
regularly purchasing.
Nah,
subscriptions.
somebody in here that just had a birthday had
chill,
about
bro.
13 subscriptions.
I didn't have my 13.
I must have been just being stuck
Hey,
in the
man,
house or
that
something.
bundle
'Cause
pack.
I'm like, why am I paying for something I can just go to?
I know, right?
Videos for.
I know, because during that
Honestly,
time, all the shit got
for me,
exposed,
So
right?
you
Yeah.
just
it was curiosity. I couldn't help
Yeah, that's
myself.
all it
Like,
was.
curiosity killed the cat. Yo. Like I had. To,
I
like,
was
say,
Hey,
running
I
with
was
it.
working. I was like, man, bitches need money.
facts.
I was running.
how you gonna give us something?
This $30.
See, the way I was looking at it was I was helping them.
Y'all are the reason
Because-
bad Bobby is out here talking that bullshit.
Yeah,
No,
no.
hey, 52
Y'all are the
million.
reason
I
why
didn't buy that.
the
She's
Wise
like 12.
account is
So, hold on,
low.
time out, pause.
Nah,
Let's
fuck
get
that. Because
together. I didn't buy that. She's like 12.
Because a bunch of pedophile
Yeah, weird niggas
motherfuckers
about
who's
that.
ready
Don't
for
put
her,
Don't put that
who's
on
ready
me.
for her to do her OnlyFans. Like, fuck no, I'm not
Yeah,
buying
That
no.
is a child.
No.
Exactly.
I just remember that girl catching me outside. How about that? That's it. I'm not OnlyFans. No, fuck no.
Hell no.
Hell no. I don't
Good
care
answer.
how old that bitch is.
Good answer.
Nah.
All right, let's
Only
continue.
supported my beautiful black queens with the OnlyFans.
There you go. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. All right.
Help them get them. They got kids at home. And shit.
Support black.
I had to support them. They was.
Hey,
Whatever justification you need.
Hey, look,
you know, keep
I was just in the house, just drunk, randomly
man. You know?
spending money on stupid shit, and OnlyFans was there.
What's one of them?
OnlyFans and shoes.
So,
baby.
yeah.
OnlyFans and shoes.
I'm like, I'm gonna give me some kicks, man. I'm make sure, bro, get her son or daughter some kicks, man. You know, hey, you know.
Sponsoring, sponsoring bitch.
Basically, yeah, that's what I was doing.
Hey,
you know,
what I'm
sponsored
saying?
by Wizeguyz.
We gotta support our queens, man. You know,
Support our queens.
Support them by any means.
All right, yeah. Do y'all support this queen? Do y'all support this
I had a
queen?
joke there. But
Megan Thee Stallion denies sexual relationship with Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Reveals he offered $1 million to stay quiet after shooting, and shares message to
true.
people who don't believe her that she is a victim. Let's
might be
listen
true.
in.
If he did it.
As too. So when I felt like we were bonding over that, and
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
like sexual,
Yeah. Did you, Megan?
had to-
Did you have a sexual relationship with Tory
She had to
Lanez?
think about
Yes,
that.
that's my question.
Huh?
I didn't have a sexual
That
relationship.
delayed,
Oh,
bro.
yeah. I know when women lie.
Story that the two of you had a relationship and that you're making the whole thing up.
I think that he is trying to deflect from the fact that he committed a crime.
Tory Lane.
Okay, we ain't
Drop
about. I don't
down
hear no white
and
woman talk about
in his
Tory Lanez.
driveway. Like, I can't believe you shot me.
And what is he saying, Tory Lane saying
He is
after
apologizing. He's, I'm so sorry. Please don't tell nobody. I'll give y'all $1 million if y'all don't say nothing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you offering me money right now? Help me. Like, the doctor came in and he was like, you know, you got bullets in both of your feet. Like, you got fragments in this foot and it's like right on the back of your Achilles. And I'm like,
There is a medical report that says that there were bullets.
I feel like I have to hold it in because I have to be strong for so many people.
What do you say to people that still don't believe that you were actually shot?
I don't think any of this is for them. Like, it's for me. Like, I know this happened to me.
All right, that was some clips from CBS this morning with
Megan H.
I got so many mixed feelings about this, man.
Let's talk about it. That's why we are here.
Listen,
I just hope
people
that
gonna hate
there's
this, so
some
I'm gonna leave
closure
this
to this
alone.
story.
Yeah.
Like, I hope they figure out what happened.
Like, I'm gonna tell you,
I don't know.
between both of them, somewhere lies the truth.
What do they say?
Yeah, I
There's
know.
3 sides to a story.
Yep.
And
This is-
and whoever shot Meg knows.
Whoever shot her.
What?
Oh, the best friend.
Oh,
At least that's what I
That's where
assume
you're- that's where
everything
you're
points
coming-
to. Yeah,
two.
I'm going.
but I don't know all the facts. But
Yeah,
I'm just trying to picture this
I just
short
see-
ass motherfucker reaching up over the window.
Dance, bitch.
now look,
I just don't.
see. I was thinking about this whole
What?
situation.
Was that
Bill Sam the
that's
Sam?
how it was said?
That's what he said.
That's what she said that
said.
in
He
the
said.
interview.
Yeah.
See,
Quote,
this
dance,
how
bitch.
this is how I imagine it happened. I think he
Did
wasn't
he play
shooting.
some of his music?
I just think he was like through the window and was just like dance, bitch, and then the other person in the car was shooting at him.
I'm just
Why
trying
he
to
was
figure
saying
out
He's making up movies in his head.
how does it escalate
that's
to
the
that
Bell
point?
Bonds.
It's unfortunate.
Drugs,
that this shit happened.
alcohol, and
They was all
women.
drinking.
Like,
The three cardinal sins right
Yeah,
there.
they was all drinking.
look, man, I believe she got shot. Like, that's one thing
Oh
I do
yeah,
believe.
no,
I
I
definitely believe
think
that.
that's been.
I mean, we
feel
know
like
that
everyone can
her hair
agree
was
on
bleeding
that.
in the video.
Yeah, but it's just like this whole thing just feels forced because basically, what's in again? Tory Lanez gave you some his truth over Jodeci's samples and shit or whatever. But like, nah, for real, like he's persuaded the public court of public opinion in his favor, so she had to do something. She didn't have to do anything.
He
because
chopping
you
up
just-
horse legs and videos.
Look, she didn't have to
talking
do
about shooting
anything.
hoes and
She should
toes.
just let this shit play out in court. But
Well, that's what I thought. Like, I feel like this interview was a play, maybe to help the court case in her favor.
Nah, because the motherfuckers and the court case shouldn't be listening to none of this shit.
This shouldn't even happen before the case.
This is a case of public opinion.
Yeah,
trying to
that's
sway
what
us.
It's been.
That's all it is.
That's it.
From him to her. At this point, thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers
everywhere.
Yeah, I just hope she gets the closure that she needs from this. I hope everybody get the closure that they need from this shit.
Yeah, that's all I can say to it myself.
Oh, you think
he was busting that joint down? Come on, yo.
It's just the way she responded.
Yeah,
You immediately
like, did you have a sexual relationship?
You had to think about it. Like,
no, every nigga in America look at that little half seconds like.
Right.
At first, when I thought she asked her if she had an intimate relationship with him.
Yeah.
I mean, intimate can mean more than one thing.
She threw the hardball question to her straight.
Like, did you have sexual relations with that?
What her face looked like when they asked her that? That's what I need to see. What her face was looking like.
I don't know. She was in between crying and trying to answer the question.
Smiling.
I don't know, man.
She had a flashback.
Yeah,
he was busting that joke.
He shot more than my feet.
Yeah, be nice.
See, nah, I'm not even across that line, man.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to Megan.
I just hope this whole situation, everybody gets the closure that they need.
Not for real. I'll jokes aside.
No bullshit. Yeah, we gonna talk shit on the podcast. That's what we do. But
because it's been going on for like 3 years.
I'm tired of it now.
Yeah,
like
I've been tired of it.
We done had about like 8 pandemics and fucking. I don't know how many niggas getting shot by the police. Like it's just like it's. Yeah. I feel like it's been a whole decade that this shit been going on because so much shit happened between her getting shot in the feet. Well, before her getting shot in the feet to now.
Because Tory already said his part in his album that he dropped. I know y'all didn't listen.
I'm not listening.
But when he dropped the Daystar album, he gave his piece throughout the whole entire album.
Oh, that was and
he was rapping his ass off.
Yeah,
I mean, it just sucks because Tory Lanez got to be one of the most talented people in the game right now for him to be doing stupid shit like drugs really can fuck up a day, man.
Hey, man, like niggas be trying to sway us. That's all that is.
Yeah,
just trying to sway the nigga. This shit in his.
That's sad.
For his sake, I hope he didn't do it. But for her sake, I do hope they figure out exactly.
Hey, but see, he the same nigga that pulled a gun out on some other little nigga like a long time ago.
I gotta look that up.
He also with the shits though.
Yeah,
he
so it's just like I can see it.
One of them. He with all the dumb shit.
I can see it.
I remember that joint. I don't know screaming
the niggas,
on Travis Scott in like a green room somewhere. That was funny.
Another joint when he dropped the dude in a barbershop. He went all
crazy.
the shits.
What was he doing in the barbershop?
I
think getting what
haircut? What haircut?
Oh wow!
I also seen his jumper. You know, anybody that shoot the ball like that, don't even fuck with them niggas.
He said he got alopecia, so I guess that's what's going on.
Oh nah.
Oh shit!
I said Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, I'm not talking about nobody with alopecia.
What is going on here?
Yeah, I'm not talking about nobody.
We're not falling into that trap.
No, sir.
Key thoughts and prayers.
Like, man, if I no, fuck that.
All right, well, the baby has had a week so far. The baby has had the week.
Here we go.
The baby had the week.
All right, so earlier, what was this? Like maybe Sunday? I don't know. Video came out of him swinging on his own artist backstage at a show.
Hold on, his own artist?
His own artist signed to his label, the $1 Billion Baby Records or whatever.
Yes, his name is Wisdom. He also took a charge for the baby prior for a shooting at Prime.
Yeah, he's kind of looking a lot better than the baby out of all this conflict.
That's crazy, man.
What caused you to fight your artist? What did he do?
Something happened.
What did he do?
And obviously, we gonna see just that part because someone with a phone was at the right moment, at the right time. Hell, the baby about to come through. He gonna swing on this nigga right here. And he literally walked by and did a 360 pirouette.
I thought
swing.
That was like a security guard. Like
that's his artist.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, why you do that? He just swinging on security. What's wrong with this nigga?
From North Carolina.
They're from the same area. But shout out to Wisdom because he got a clean shot back. I'm
like I was
still posting. He ain't worried about nothing.
I was listening to Wisdom. I was listening to Wisdom music and shit. I thought he swung on him because that nigga sucked. As an artist, but hey, I don't know.
Who suck? Wisdom?
Yeah, I don't know.
Never listened to him.
I listened to one song, but
I never listened to him. I didn't know he existed.
Me neither until he got swung on. I respected him because he swung back, and that John looked like he had a little something with it. He ain't just let the baby fire off on him.
Man, that's
just
crazy,
like the video that came out. Let my segues is on it this week, son.
Shit.
He got his shit off at the Walmart in 2018. Sorry, but for some reason, this footage has been re-released to the interwebs.
I mean, we've already seen it, and it looked just as bad now as it did back then. Like,
I've never seen it.
So now they're trying to make it look like he was the aggressor in this situation.
Well,
you can't make somebody look like that.
In the video, yes, but the video comes without context. You can't hear anything. You don't know what happened.
Of course. So, and that's probably what the baby is going off of. You can't hear. I don't care, man. That's an overly aggressive nigga. I feel like he'll escalate anything at this point. Like you could.
Yeah, that nigga was
thoughts and prayers. Baby thoughts and prayers
by accident, and all of a sudden he threatening to shoot you or some shit.
Wise guys, is he gonna be at some in the water?
Man,
thoughts and prayers to the baby. Thoughts and prayers.
He's probably gonna be in jail.
I don't want no smoke. Thoughts and prayers.
To be honest with you,
I doubt it. I don't think the baby really fits the type of vibe.
I'm just talking shit.
I mean, I know. Like one of the guy who shot.
T.I. gonna be there. So fuck it.
You doing comedy?
You doing comedy or you rapping?
Better not be showing up.
Come up there, yo, DC.
I be mad as shit.
You don't know me.
I be mad as shit off in the distance. I start hearing this nigga telling jokes on stage.
Yeah, I'm definitely booing that nigga.
Come on, be like, turn that off.
Oh shit! But back to the young. It was a young lady was just basically saying like how he basically shot her cousin in cold blood, which was the guy that was shot.
The guy that pulled the gun out right there in the video.
So you
can't see what happens in like right before that moment, but yeah, it's a bad situation all around. A man lost his life.
Lost.
Can't
That's
get
never
double
going to be good.
jeopardy, so they have to get him with something else if they were to.
Or they just gonna keep re-putting this video up every year until something stick.
Depending on what they tried. Did they try for that shit?
I don't know what they did. I mean,
I think they just
charges
investigated.
were
He was questions, and then they eventually dropped. Yeah. I don't even know if there were any charges. I think the investigation ended with like
malware versus a person
self-defense.
That can defend themselves.
I'm gonna look this shit up.
Self-defense. What you gonna say?
Yeah. So that's
and like you said, you can't hear nothing. So for all I know, in his position, I could be like, well, he threatened to kill me. And then my man who behind me, he can be like, yeah, he did. I was standing right there.
Well,
you can't hear nothing in the video.
There's no win.
Yeah, he got a charge of carrying a concealed weapon, but that was a misdemeanor. Every other charge was dropped. So he was charged apparently, but they dropped the charges.
No.
Wow.
They dropped it, so
I hope that the deceased can get his justice if he needs justice. But other than that,
thoughts and prayers. David Banner.
The thoughts and the prayers.
It's funny. I don't know why. 3 words together.
Title alert.
Them 3 words together is funny.
Thoughts and prayers.
David Banner believes Jack Harlow's whiteness is a benefit to his career in rap. Thoughts and prayers.
In other news,
and water is wet.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Like, did someone ask him that question?
Yes, TMZ ran up on him at the airport, and for some reason, the first thing on their mind, let's ask him about a white rapper. David Banner, black ass.
Well, you know David Banner.
You think Jack Harlow being white helps his career?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I ain't never listened to
That's how he is.
Another white rapper news.
To that dude, so
Machine Gun Kelly said he's going to start rapping again. So
why
there's
would
that.
he care, though?
Yeah.
But you know,
Just throwing that out there.
Jack Harlow does have a song that's like hot on the radio now. It's getting spins.
Jack Harlow is just hot in the streets.
And it's actually sampling a Fergie song.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I hate the song, but it went like number 1 or some shit.
Yeah, it's number 1 right now.
Right? They know how to play the number. They know how to play the game.
Therefore, his whiteness benefits his career.
Because he's using another white artist.
That's a smart marketing move as an artist. I mean, it is what it is. It's the music you hate, but you know that the pop people are going to eat it up. So
yes, sir.
I do feel like
it was a good chess play.
I do feel like
don't he sound like he's about to say? Could you play it? You know what he's about to say.
I do. I heard it. I heard you. I can't find. Of course, when
I fake. Yeah, I don't
think you have the facilities for that, big man.
What was I about to say?
Nah, I do feel like how many white rappers have been successful in rap?
All of them.
All of them. Yeah. Which ones haven't?
Eminem being
what's the other joint? SMK or MK or whatever?
Like,
what's the
MK.
other one? He's like the
Macklemore?
clean version of Eminem.
Macklemore?
Nah, NF.
Yeah, NFTs.
Who the hell is NF?
Who the fuck is that?
Y'all know
I've
NF?
never heard of these
NF
motherfuckers.
guy, he got crazy.
You know,
Look,
John
man, it's
was
zero.
listening to him after
Macklemore, like you said.
I'm going to try to name the 5 motherfuckers I know.
NF though, but NF technically is a gospel
Gospel rapper.
He's technically a gospel artist. He's not really.
He's using rap and
No,
he's
an
white.
evangelist. Gotcha.
I mean,
He's
that's
white.
fine. I mean, you can. I mean, if you wanted to deduce it to that, but he's
Can I
not
pass
necessarily
me
hip
by?
hop.
Man, nigga, all I know is
He's
Mac
Chris,
Miller,
Chris Hop,
Eminem,
perhaps. Yeah.
Search.
Riff Raff is still out here. Come on.
Who I
Riff Raff
think
is
to be
still
successful.
selling out shows. He's that brother is still doing his thing. So
I don't count. What's the
I don't
nigga?
think-
Mac
what?
Millen. What's
Yellow
the nigga
Wolf?
Mac
name?
Miller.
The nigga that came. Mac Millen.
My boy, Yellow Wolf.
Mac
What's
Miller,
the nigga?
He's a different breed.
The white
fuck
Iverson.
that.
The white
Why is he
Iverson
different?
nigga.
Why is he different?
Why is he different? He
Because
white.
Post Malone.
He
Yeah,
didn't
Post
use
Malone.
his whiteness.
How do I know that? He white.
Post Malone's not
Mac
a rapper
Miller?
though.
Yeah.
Is Mac Miller in this bunch?
He's white. No,
Bunch of what?
He's white. You're not about to sit here and give Mac Miller a qualifier. He's white.
Because he
Look,
did.
hold the
I'm not
guys.
doing that.
Hold the guys.
We're not doing
Look,
that.
Mac Miller raps. All right.
He's
Nah, he
white.
definitely does
Sure,
rap.
but he's
He's
still
white.
white.
And
Eminem raps.
And Eminem raps.
Oh, that's
He's
true.
white.
That's true. All right.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
That's all I need.
He's Mac
All right,
Miller.
come on.
But nah, we're not doing
I
that.
don't know, man. I just don't listen to Jack Harlow. I don't think he can rap. So that's just me personally.
I think he can rap, but I think he playing it safe. He's not really.
He's playing to. I mean, DJ. This is DJ Drama's.
They got the formula.
Yeah,
and
like
it's,
this is a
and it's
recipe.
working. Why break
They
it?
work with a
you
little
know?
Uzi, working with Jack Harlow. Like
I think
don't know.
Lil
I
Uzi
just-
got
I-
tired of being put in a formula. He just wanted to
he broke out of that
drop
shit,
shit on his own. So he
Yeah.
was definitely raging against the machine after a while. But
Yeah.
So what's the
Jack
moral?
Harlow is just loving it. I mean, why wouldn't you? I guess.
So what's the moral of the story here? Don't ask a woke black man anything about a white person because they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, basically.
That was just the most pointless
care.
TMZ clip
Yeah.
they
Random.
probably
I
made
just
this
don't
year.
understand what made them think that David Banner really cared anyway. Like it's a stupid question. to
Why
ask
did
you.
they think this was really newsworthy
Yeah,
though?
like that's what I don't understand.
I don't know.
He
thinks it's
Because he rap too, you know.
I'm like, it has never been like a black person in any other genre because we created
But honestly,
created
though,
them all
Yeah, but
that we benefited
you could
because of our
ask any
blackness.
black artist that, in my personal opinion, and they all would have answered that question the same, regardless if
Damn, that's
regardless
something
if
to
it
think
was David Banner or fucking Uzi. I don't care who you ask. I think they all answer the question the same. They all say the same thing. Yes. Yes.
I want to test this theory out because
all
I don't
say the
think
same
that's
thing.
the truth.
I think they do.
I don't think
I
so.
think they all say the
said-
same thing.
What?
I don't think so.
Who?
I don't think somebody just be like, yeah, because Jack Harlow is white.
Now I'm
It's
not
just
sure
a weird question.
What question did
What do
they
you
pose?
mean?
His whiteness is the reason why his career is flourishing. I don't.
I think so. I think they all answer. I think that question's answered the same.
I mean, you're asking about us.
Well, they didn't say that's the only reason. It's a benefit.
Yes, I am a privileged white man.
Yeah,
What's new?
like Mike just said, they
Yeah,
didn't.
it's a benefit.
It ain't
It's
saying
not
that that's
only
the.
reason,
It's
Yeah,
an
it's just a
addition.
benefit.
yeah. It helps. Yes.
It helps the NBA, the NBC, like to be on.
I mean,
just-
I guess I'm just on the outside looking in
balance.
because I'm not just be like, yeah, well, he's a white rapper. I'm going to listen to him. So I guess it
Well,
doesn't
white
work
people
for me.
probably
No.
think that.
I don't
I
think
mean,
that's really what they was
The
doing.
old guard still.
I mean, look
you
at
know,
Logic.
So basically, what you say? So basically,
I
what they're
still to
saying
this
is,
day don't understand how. Well, he's not.
Logic is white. I don't care what anybody says.
That's a whole ass white man. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. He's a whole white
I
guy.
know, man. He's a
Like,
albino.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that one.
I'm
Yeah.
not either.
Nah, he's a whole white guy. Man, what
So,
are
I
you
got
gonna
a
do?
question.
Slap me? What the fuck you gonna do, man?
I just don't understand why
He
people.
want to smoke.
Right.
What are you gonna do? Try to slap the black off me? What is happening?
Oh, wow.
What is Logic gonna do?
I got a
What
question though,
Logic do to
because
you?
you came up with a good point about how in this point, being black, in what field does that benefit you in?
What? Say it again. I'm sorry.
Reversing the role. How
The adult film industry.
Basketball player?
being
Right.
typecast
Football
in
player.
being typecast in the Tyler Perry movie. That's what it does. That's what it does.
Oh shit! Being typecast in a slavery movie.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
You asking questions? Like, we got answers.
They need
No.
black people for that.
Being typecast as somebody the police gonna go after. It's like, nah.
Making Leprechaun 5 in the hood. That's what that.
Wow, come on now.
Shit.
I could say poetry, spoken word. I don't see too many white people like getting to that stage, or maybe I'm just blinded.
You blinded.
You be seeing white people going.
I don't, but I know they do.
There's been like one white person.
I just
No,
think
there's
about-
been mad white people. What was that? What was that?
You said mad white people.
What was that BET comedy
Everywhere.
joint that
Comic
was just
View?
supposed to be black? Why? Why was all them
Yeah,
white
once
comics
they let
on
Gary
there,
Owen
man?
on there,
Gary Owen,
the
yeah.
Oh, y'all
the
talking about
floodgates
comics,
open.
though.
Yeah, but it was like mad white
But Gary
comedians
Owens,
on there.
Owens,
though.
he let like that's Gary Owens' whole shtick basically. Like the fact
Yeah,
that
being the
he's a
white
white
guy.
guy,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
cool with a
Accepted.
bunch of black people, and
His wife
That's
is
crazy,
white.
man.
I mean, his wife
His
is black.
ex-wife,
right?
man.
Man, you
messed up.
fuck one
She came
black
back
coochie.
home.
You
She
fuck
came on back
Yeah.
home.
you fuck
Ex-wife
one
is
black
white.
coochie. Now you just
But literally
went
every
down with
comedy,
the
like all the
man.
specials, everything is literally centered around him being the white guy that's black people quote unquote accepted him, whatever the case is. Like that's his whole shtick.
Man,
Nah, he
fuck
yeah, nah.
Vince Vaughn. Huh? What's that nigga name?
I like Vince Vaughn.
That's not his name?
No, that's
Who we
not.
talking
That's
about?
fine. The dude did.
Gary Owen. Yeah, man, fuck Gary Owen. I don't know where Vince Vaughn came from.
I don't know
I
either.
fuck with Vince Vaughn. They go.
Nah, I think to that point, I think there's there's other cultures in as far as like hip hop, but I think the black culture has mastered it to a level that can't be touched.
We are hip hop.
Yeah, but this is what I get. The real shit when you bust down the lines, add that to the fact I went, is that nothing but white people listen to hip hop.
Yes.
I mean,
I
black
just-
people do,
I
but
just
the
had this
majority
discussion.
of white people listen to hip hop.
Just had a discussion today.
So for
At
that question to be posed and him to answer that, say that answer, like it doesn't make sense because all the white middle America
Right.
Could relate to-
assumes
yeah,
hip hop.
like it's funny. So do that work today. Basically said like
Would you like to say his name?
he basically was like you will find more white people who go to a Nas concert, but also go to some country concert. You're not going to find many black people that's going to the same black person that'll be in the Nas concert that's going to go to a
Morgan
country
Wallace or
concert
whatever.
and you know what I'm saying, and really enjoy themselves, understand like that music. It's just not going to happen. And white people buy most of the music that we listen to.
Y'all gonna stop giving these white people passes, man. Fuck this.
No.
Nobody pass. Pass what?
Pass what?
Look, man,
Pass for shit.
the fact that white people stole every fucking music imagined that black people created to this day is crazy. Like shit. To be honest with you, man, we're probably the reason for
Rock and roll.
not rock and roll. We're probably the
Yes,
reason
rock and roll.
Definitely
for
rock and roll, but
for cinema today.
You said what?
We're the reason before cinema today.
for Cinnabon?
Cinema.
Oh,
The start of cinema, movies and all that
Movies
shit,
and
plays, all that shit. Because like the first, man, I tell you, man, the first couple of plays was probably about white people portraying black
What happened to Shakespeare?
I agree.
I don't know.
They
started to open that shit up, but
that's
like,
real.
nah,
Like,
man,
think about like when you wouldn't let black people do anything, you ain't want to pay them. You probably had white people in blackface pretending to be black people, or playing a black person in plays, or in older movies
to keep up that stereotype about black people.
Then it became, all right, well, why not let you do it?
This really got deep.
It did. And I'm gonna just go on and ask y'all niggas.
What you watching?
Oh, that's
I'm done.
Yeah, sure. I'm
done.
Have y'all watched the Batman?
Thoughts and prayers.
No,
they
I
haven't.
watched
I ain't got 3 hours in my.
I watched the first 15 minutes of it,
hard.
and then I went to bed.
You said the first 2 hours?
Well, I guess Mike's not going to watch
First
it.
15 minutes. I think I got to the part
Because
where
usually, like, you get free
Catwoman was
time
in the
during the end of your
little.
day.
She walking through the bar with the eyes on and helping homeboy, and then I went to bed.
You good 30, 45 minutes.
It was like, I see Zoe Kravitz. I'm good.
I came, I saw,
I'm going to watch
and
this
I
one.
left.
I literally did.
I think it is an excellent movie. I don't know.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
I gotta finish it. Yeah,
You said you snore? Yeah, I know.
I'm sure. Like
get
to
to
be
it.
honest with shit, now and I'm about to get into what I'm watching. But to be honest with you,
I mean, we here.
I like Moon Knight, but I fell asleep to that motherfucker because I
The
be
last
tired.
episode just weirded me the fuck out.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that it's bad.
Yeah.
It just means niggas be tired.
Yeah, I've slept through fucking Shang-Chi like about 5 times. It was a good fucking movie. I just was
Look,
tired.
I slept through the Batman in the theater. So I watched it. So.
Do you think?
I know if I watch the Batman, I'm going to bed. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's good.
So what you watching though? Since we here.
Nah, save me for last.
All right, okay. What you somebody?
Shit, the
John
Batman,
watching the Batman
Moon
again.
Knight. I want to hear what's new. I really am not hip. I need to get hip to some new shit. Otherwise, it's just
I
YouTube
ain't
videos for me.
Yeah, I finished Snowfall, which ended greatly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Finally,
It made some
this
chess moves.
this joint was.
Like
It was
made
was
some
done?
chess
It's done.
moves. When
No,
he
not
went
the
to
show.
Kane-
The season is done. They got one season
When he
left.
went to Kane,
Yeah,
chess move.
yeah, that was crazy. All
Then
right.
he got the. And then
Yeah,
he,
and
like,
then he when
Man,
he got
y'all
that
go
food,
ahead,
he got that
spoiler,
food.
'cause I'm
He went and
never
got that
gonna watch
food.
it,
Yes.
so.
That food.
Got that
Oh,
food.
John know what that is.
Yeah, I'm never going to probably watch
All
it.
right,
Check it
so I
out.
finished that
It's
for the
5
season. I'm still watching all them lovey-dovey shows.
Hey, which ones?
You know the ones.
Send them Jones to me for real though. No bullshit.
Temptation
I
Island,
be forgetting. Send them
Ultimatum. I'm
Jones to me.
still
I
watching all
will
them.
one is
never in
Temptation
my
Island
life
again?
watch Ultimatum.
Huh?
Which one is Temptation Island?
That's the one when the couples get on the island, and then the dudes go off and be with a bunch of bitches, and then the women go off and be with a bunch of niggas, and then they like are tempted to leave their.
That is anxiety-inducing television.
That's not. See,
I
okay.
can't
thought that was
sit and
something
watch
else.
shit like
they
that.
It
they
was
gonna
another
get all
joint,
the great footage off of me. Fuck that.
And them dudes go over there and show their ass. Night
They
one.
went ham, didn't
Night
they?
one.
Crazy.
This is what I'm here for, huh?
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. YOLO, I guess. That's the
Wait,
way it
they win
works.
money if they don't. Did they be faithful or something?
Nah, just at the end, you get to choose if you want to be with your your significant other or nah.
Yeah, I thought that was something else.
That's crazy.
What you watching, Tay?
Good Doctor.
Okay.
Season 4. Trying to finish that. That's really it. That's really it. I ain't really. I don't know.
Miguel.
I did watch Snowfall. That was like a great season finale. I'm watching Better Call Saul. I picked up another show on
classic.
AMC. It's called The Black Dirty Bag. It's a Western, but it's very eclectic in terms of different ethnicities in it. Ain't no black guy, he poor or something. It's black guy rich.
Ooh, is the white guy poor?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see what else.
Let's go.
I do have to. Batman's been on my list. So I definitely am gonna watch that. I
You
think
just got to block off like 2 days on your schedule.
and I think by the time I've
It's
been
a
trying to
long
watch
fucking
it,
movie. I will admit.
I've been trying to watch it with Neek, but she be going to sleep early. So, but I think I'm gonna just end up watching it. I've been kind of like branching out, trying to watch new shows. Obviously, Winning Time is a crazy.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm watching that too. Yes,
Yes, I'm watching that.
Yeah,
And-
niggas is mad.
yes. Everybody involved in this show.
I think if you're
Did y'all know Storm and Norman's son plays him in the show?
Yep. So that was what's up. If you're a true Lakers fan, you would watch the show.
Watch your mouth. And I will
because
I will not participate in
I mean,
sports.
because you're not watching them in the playoffs.
So you're
not-
you're not even touching that show.
I'm not touching that show. I'm not
you should watch
participating in
that
such
joint.
disrespect.
Wait, is the show is based off?
I don't
book
really
that's on
take
the
it,
road,
but I
right?
guess anything
I
that
think,
doesn't
yeah.
based
Based
the
on,
blessing of the actors
Dr.
that
Bus.
you're.
They
I mean,
said
the
it
people
was.
that you're
They
playing.
said it's exaggerations too. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's absolutely comical.
I mean, it's a TV show. It's not like a straight out documentary.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, I guess if you don't get the
Like
blessing,
you can see it, and you can see it being over dramatized. Over dramatized.
Magic.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, see, that's why it's a TV show because they don't need a blessing.
I know, but I can.
Touche. But I'm good.
they don't need it. They,
All right,
I mean,
see
they
the twist.
don't. But I mean, it's just.
It's good to you. It's
I guess they,
entertaining.
you know.
It's entertaining. I like when they recreate other players, like have somebody play as Dr. J, look like him, Larry Bird, different
I
players.
think they do an excellent job of casting personally, but
Yeah.
I don't really know these niggas like y'all do.
They
so.
they look for the most part like him.
Niggas
I mean,
have played
even though
and gone.
Avon Barksdale is in that joint riding the bench because he called his coach out. But I do like what's his name? Adrian Brody is Pat Riley.
Yeah,
When he gonna cut him? Yeah, I like that.
I might end up watching this drink.
It's enough episodes out there for Tay to catch up on.
All right, so you know the usual Chicago.
I gotta
PD,
start watching
Chicago,
these
NC,
shows.
Chicago.
'cause
I like how they
I like
intertwine sometimes.
Hey man, my man from Soul Glow is a director / writer on that joint. Not Soul
For
Glow.
these shows,
you know
to
the
be
movie
so
I'm talking
long
about.
standing, they
Coming
got
to America.
America,
Yeah.
but he was a Soul Glow dude. Yeah.
He was, yes, a recipient of that.
All right, so this weekend, Sunday, I watched this movie with Nicolas Cage called The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
I would love to hear your review on that.
This movie was the weirdest fucking movie.
Doesn't even make sense.
So in the all right, I'm just going to try to wax poetic about this. Real quick.
I'm trying to hear because I'm like, should I go see this?
All right, look. So in the beginning of the movie, I'm thinking like it's like going to be a real movie and shit, because in the beginning of the movie, some girl get kidnapped.
All right, hold on. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Ain't nobody gonna watch this movie.
This is
for me.
the classic Wise Guys and Whiskey
Nicolas Cage looked like he
fast
still,
review of a movie.
He still looked like post face off.
You remember when you used to
Nah,
like
he
post edit and you speed this part
Oh
up?
my god!
Speed this part up.
That was funny. I need to go back and check those out.
Yeah,
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Live from the Wise Guys and Whiskey Podcast newsroom, AC.
Yeah. So the movie starts out, this girl get kidnapped, and then all of a sudden it just goes to she gets kidnapped while watching Nicolas Cage's movie, just saying he's the most famous actor, he's incredible. So then it goes to Nicolas Cage just basically just doing Nicolas Cage shit, like being Nicolas Cage.
What does that
Like
mean?
no, like he was like trying to find a movie role to be in, and he really wanted to be in this movie role, and he ended up scaring the shit out this guy whose script that he read. He ended up scaring the shit out the guy because he just like stopped him and was like, "I'm just gonna read for you for 1 second." Blah blah blah. So now at this point, the dude said, "I don't want you in the movie. I want somebody else." So he just gets depressed. He just get depressed. So he's depressed, and then his agent ends up getting him like some stupid ass birthday thing, and he was like, "I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna quit acting, and I'm done." So he goes there to some private island with some Spanish dude. Italian dude. He's Italian. He goes to the island and shit. Right? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
In the dry mouth.
Oh,
A damn lingerie over here.
So he goes to the island, and then he ends up being cool with the dude and shit. And he has this like eureka moment, like, oh man, we should do a movie together. And they become like best friends. They take LSD. They smoke a lot of weed.
oh, that shit sound like the Viva Las Vegas shit.
But mind you, keep in the back of the mind, some girl get kidnapped in the beginning of the movie. So all of for some reason, like that was a whole political move because they wanted this dude to drop out of the race. And for some reason, the dude that Nicolas Cage got cool with cousin helped kidnap the person.
What the fuck?
This is supposed to be real life.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm
So this
starting
a
to
movie?
love the freedom that these writers in Hollywood now have.
It's a movie about him trying to be in a movie, but then
It turns into a movie.
Look, it's got excellent ratings. I mean, scores.
Nah, it was.
You got that
interesting.
multiverse
It doesn't
movie.
make
You got
sense.
all these wild ass movies that are really just a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, so somehow he ends up working with the CIA to get the girl back, and then somehow his own daughter gets kidnapped too with the girl that got kidnapped in the beginning, and then at the end of the movie it turns into a movie. So you got that. So sidebar, you got the girl from G.I. Jane. What's her name? Demi Moore.
Demi Moore's in this movie?
Shout out to G.I. Jane too.
She ends up in like the last 5 minutes of the fucking movie.
She really is in this movie.
did you say something happened in that movie that was weird?
Hey yo,
it was an old him and young him.
Oh yeah. So in the middle of the movie, for no
why
fucking
is
reason at all,
Tiffany Haddish in this movie?
I don't know, but for some reason, for no reason at all, this man ends up at a bar because he's depressed.
Listen to this,
and he ends up seeing like a young Nicolas Cage himself. Nicolas Cage is talking to a young Nicolas Cage.
He about to cry.
And so he just like, for no reason at all, he says because I'm fucking Nicolas fucking Cage. He just do this whole fucking thing.
I need to listen back to this.
And then he stands up and he picks up old Nicolas Cage and he like tongue kisses him for like 5 minutes.
Hey, you know
what?
what?
Be like Nicolas Cage gives out the best kisses.
Thoughts and prayers for you.
But it was a good fucking movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'm hot explaining that movie, but it was.
I gotta see this movie, dog. I gotta see this fucking movie.
Wait till it comes out on HBO or something.
Nah, this is theater trip worthy.
Playback.
This is theater trip worthy. B.
Like I was like, I'm gonna go see a $4 ass boring ass movie, but I enjoyed it though. I do recommend. Like if you
going to see this movie, B.
If you like Nicolas Cage, like you'll like it, man.
He said like a 64 bars on this. He was running out the cage. Oh man,
I'm going to see this goddamn movie, B.
Like how do you have old Nicolas Cage kissing a young CGI Nicolas Cage? Like why? But it was
a wild movie.
It was good. Like I didn't fall asleep or nothing, which was weird. So it was.
It
good.
must have been a good ass movie. That's just it.
It was something to watch, man.
It was laughs. It was it was good. But that's what I was.
Damn. You see, you took over the show with that one. All right, so I heard that there was a team that got swept recently.
Wow.
The Boston Celtics swept the Brooklyn Nets right on out of the playoffs in 4.
I thought that was a dream. I thought I was dreaming.
Nah, that was definitely reality. Thoughts and prayers to Kevin Durant's headline, but
where did they go from here?
They break up as a team.
Nah, they ain't going nowhere. They're gonna try to
KD about to go to
try to get Benjamin Button Simmons to play finally.
Man, that
he's
nigga
talking about he
money.
has mental blocks and all this other stuff. Which I mean, maybe he does. I don't know. I can't mess with somebody's mental health. I don't know.
Of course you can't. That's the purpose.
I understand.
That's the whole point.
That's
there
the
you go.
purpose.
Yep.
You can't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't.
People try to actually weaponize mental health. That's fucking
and
crazy.
listen, I'm not.
They
saying,
hijack mental health.
I'm not saying that it's wrong because maybe he is. I don't know. But that's very convenient nowadays because the moment you say mental health, everyone shuts the fuck up and leave you alone.
Yeah.
Everybody does. So
that man really sat out for a whole season.
He can help that team if he was playing.
Absolutely,
he's talented.
Defensively, yeah, he'd be an offensive liability like he's always been.
I mean, I feel like, at the same time, he'll be a third option, which should be fine for him.
I feel like it's a talented team with no identity.
Well, no, I think the issue with the Nets was they were fine before the Harden trade. Them trading Harden gutted the team. Then
because they got rid of more than just Harden.
Then trading away Harden.
Well, they got Ben Simmons for defense for some
reason. They got Drummond and other.
But Drummond is an old fashioned center that doesn't That doesn't work in
You
this
don't
league
fit
no
in
more.
that-
It doesn't
you don't
fit.
fit in that sort of offensive play.
He's a lesser
Dang, we
version of
missing
Rudy
big
Gobert.
games
If you
right
want
now,
to be
too.
real.
Yeah, playoffs is
Rudy
in full
Gobert
effect.
is
Yeah.
a better defensive center.
With them,
So how y'all feel about? I mean, everybody was talking about Nets and Lakers, Nets and Lakers, Nets and Lakers.
I
Both teams is
never
out.
thought that.
That was before the trade and all that stuff. You would
I'm
think
talking
with
about
them
beginning
three-
of the
Yeah,
season. That was the
Sure.
two that they said.
Yeah, then Kyrie ain't want to get a shot. Like,
Which it worked out for him because
yeah, no, it definitely did.
he
Yeah.
still ain't got to get it. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Kyrie
home
got a
now.
ring, so he'll be all right.
With them,
he got one. KD got two.
KD got two.
what
It's
Drake?
like
What Drake team looking like? What the OVO team looking like?
Toronto? That's a good question. I don't know.
What they
Philly
about to
leads 3-2.
Oh,
The
they-
game is 2
Tor-
days from now.
Toronto they're gonna get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The fact that it went
The prob-
3-2 is
the-
impressive.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
even
not.
know it was gonna go
It's
that far.
Toronto is a good coach team, and the problem with Philly is you got Harden. who's a
James
fucking
Harden.
loser.
Philly's
Harden
going.
is
man.
a fucking loser.
Philly's
bro.
got a lot of drama behind
this
this.
is what I wanna
This is
know.
Harden,
That
like,
man
in the
Maxey,
playoffs.
that man Maxey came out though.
No, we're not really asking the real question here. Who the fuck was sitting in a GM office and was like, "We need Steve Nash to be a coach"?
Sean
Yeah,
Marks.
they said Steve
But
who
Nash
the
wasn't
fuck-
doing shit, huh?
Who the
said-
fuck thought
but who
that?
said that? But so are you saying that he did a bad job?
Yes.
How?
What they're saying
Who the
is
fuck is Steve
the
Nash?
general
he did no
consensus-
job.
There you go. The general
That's what
consensus
I'm
is he
saying,
just
yeah.
did
So
not
my man was
coach.
just over there.
But I don't know. I
But
mean,
Who would just like
But the
Steve
same,
Nash?
the same thing
man?
could be said for fucking Eric Spoelstra when he had Dwayne Wade, LeBron
Hey.
James, Eric, and Chris Bosh.
I guess
I
people
can say-
look
I
at
can
him
say
like
that-
he got the
Steve
rings,
Kerr.
So what? I can say
Steve
the same. I
Kerr
can say
was
the
a
same thing
former
about
player
Frank
who
Vogel.
moved on to coach,
About
and
AD
he's
and LeBron.
shown
What
when
was
he
that-
knows how to coach.
Was did Spoels win that his first year?
If you
Did
want
he
to
win
be,
that the first
hold
year?
on, time out. If you want to be real,
Did he win it the
no,
first
time
year?
out. If you want to be real, Phil Jackson wasn't a coach. He was a motivator. He didn't coach Kobe. He didn't coach Jordan.
now we
You
know.
If
Whoa,
you
wait,
wanna- no,
okay.
if you want to play this
What
game,
a triangle!
That triangle offense, come on now.
No, he didn't.
Come on now.
He stole the
If you
triangle
watch
offense.
Winning Time,
no, and
you
he-
would hear
Hey,
about
man.
the
No,
triangle
he stole the
offense.
triangle offense. He didn't come up with the
I
triangle
know.
offense.
Yeah,
It was the
yeah,
guy.
I know.
It
He
was
wasn't
the-
know that.
it was
So we
actually
not-
the guy
so
at
we're
the
not going to do
Lakers.
that then. We're not going to. No,
It was the
wasn't
guy
at the Lakers.
at the
It wa-
Lakers on
When
Winning
did I
Time.
stop?
It wasn't the
Look,
guy.
man.
So
You gotta watch Winning
You say
Time.
he was a motivator?
We're not going to do that. We're not
Look,
going to do
man.
that. We're not going to
I'm
do that.
trolling.
He's trolling.
We're not going to do that.
But
That's
look,
crazy.
what was Phil Jackson then? Because he's considered one of
So,
the greatest
listen,
coaches
he
of
was-
all
he
time.
was a
He was a
guru.
motivator. He knew how to piss certain players off, and he knew how to get them to go out there and play their best, like Kobe.
So he's one of the best
Shaq.
coaches
That
of
sounds
all
like a
time.
coach to me.
If
That's coaching.
that's not
What
coaching.
is coaching? I
What
guess
is coaching?
Maybe I'm not.
Let's
I
define-
have,
let's-
I
let's
have a
define
terrible
coaching.
idea of maybe what I'm thinking. Obviously, you drawing up plays and
It's more
doing
than X and
whatever,
O's.
but
It's more than X and O's.
Because the
it's
G
It's
not
not more
just
than X and
simple.
It is
O's.
more than
Because the
X.
G-
A
because the
coach is a manager.
It is.
Don't
more
get
than,
me in my
no,
fucking
it,
business
It is
bag.
more than X and O's. I give you that.
Oh,
But
look, as
he
a-
definitely didn't. He definitely
just one
wasn't
of
X
them-
and O's guy.
Hey,
Like
man.
we're not about to sit here and play like he was
Ain't-
like he was an X and O
ain't
guy.
nothing-
He wasn't.
ain't nothing
when you,
about
when,
me.
When you run the look at the talent he's had on every team he's had, minus the Knicks team that was ass. Look at the talent on every team he's had.
Damn. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he coached
was
the Knicks
GM,
with
right?
Melo
Yeah.
He
for like
coached
1
it?
year. He had,
and he
yeah.
stepped out, right?
and he stepped away.
Yeah, fuck that.
you said fuck
Yeah.
that shit. That's what it was.
Nah, that one don't- that
he
don't
was
count.
he was like in
That
the
was
back
anomaly.
It was like thoughts and prayers.
No, he was actually
Thoughts and prayers.
But,
That was a nigga that was just like, nah.
But if you want to be real though, like look at the teams.
That
look
was
at the
like-
teams he's won with.
That was like what's the fucking coach
Damn, I didn't realize
for the
Atlanta was down
Redskins.
3-1.
I'm sorry.
Which
Whatever
one?
the fuck they name.
Yeah, different one every
The
3
bingo
years.
caller nigga. What the fuck the nigga
Bingo
name?
caller,
Vince
Vince Vaughn. I knew it. I
what the
knew
fuck is
it.
the nigga name, man? He was a terrible fucking.
Who? What team?
Damn,
was
Hawks
with-
about to
he
be
was with-
eliminated.
Why the fuck can I think of his
What
name?
team?
man?
As they should be.
What team?
See,
The
that's
Hawks
the
are
whole
not-
point.
They're not.
That's
winning
the whole
anything.
point.
Like,
Fuck them.
young team.
Oh,
Not
Game
really.
almost over and they losing. So
What team?
Vince
Young
Serrato.
team. Oh, okay.
Vince Serrato.
You ain't got
that
no Vince
motherfucker.
Serrato.
That motherfucker. That nigga was the worst GM or whatever the fuck he wanted to be, man. That shit
I don't
was
know.
horrible.
Nets running back
To say-
get some more pieces,
to
but
say-
hopefully
To say
Ben
that
come back.
Steve Nash wasn't
New
coaching, I
York
don't-
basketball
Hey,
is just
man.
hilarious.
I don't
right
All
now.
I'm saying
I don't
is
understand that.
ain't
That's
nothing.
the bigger answer right there.
Ain't nothing
Everybody that everyone that plays can't coach. But I find it hard to believe that Steve Nash, one of the greatest point guards to touch a fucking basketball, you telling me that he sat there and did nothing all season.
They have videos.
That's what the joke.
They have vids of.
Obviously, the jokes are going to fly. But where are the jokes coming from?
Watch ESPN or Sports Center. They are going to roast this nigga.
Of course, they are going to.
They're gonna be like, you had all this talent,
but look though, Kyrie didn't play half the game.
Understandable.
What are we talking about?
But he was fresh.
Kyrie didn't play half the game.
You got to build chemistry.
Well,
team has to gel.
It looks like
Kyrie didn't play half the game.
True.
It looks like he's expected to remain as coach of the Nets next season.
Yeah, of course.
When Kyrie, KD, and Harden played, when they did play, they won every game except like 2. What are we talking about for real?
Shit was getting dramatic with the play. I mean, you're not lying. You're not lying.
Man.
We're not about to sit here and do this to the Nets as if. Come on, bro.
Man, fuck the Nets, man.
This is wild, bro.
Let's go Wizards.
I'm not trying to badmouth the Nets.
I'm just badmouthing Steve Nash.
This is wild to me.
You see what happened?
I'm too passionate about sports to have
You
conversations.
see
like
what
that.
happened when your
do it,
team
bro.
don't get a player?
I don't. The Wizards are at home, buddy. I don't.
Hey, the Wizards are winning every year.
When the last time I won a championship? I got a championship in the last 5 years.
When they were the Baltimore Bills.
Exactly.
Them niggas be booking their vacations right at the end of the season.
I have a championship in the last 5 years.
Hey, them niggas be at the banana boat early, nigga.
And it was on a Disney cruise with my ass.
When the best player in the franchise played, which was Wes Unseld.
It wasn't him.
You know how long ago that was?
1979.
That man averaged 10 points in full career.
Hey, man. Hey, nigga.
If that's your best player, just because he got a ring, that's
Steve Nash had some divas on the team, man. It's just the truth. He had some divas, man.
I mean, but what superstar isn't, though?
I don't know how we spent 15 minutes on
3 of them.
Wait, but what superstar is it that's not named Giannis? Because he don't.
But look. I mean, to not get.
He's not American, so
I'm about to say them Greek niggas different.
Like the asshole chorus.
That nigga just happy to be here.
Like,
yes.
He get dunked on and still let's go.
Yes,
you right. But to Steve Nash credit, like the nemesis to a coach is always the GM. They be ready to get rid of motherfuckers, thinking they acquire better players.
They gonna.
That's what they always do.
Come back.
They don't.
It's just how do they get swept?
Because they ain't got no chemistry.
So I would say this: they had no chemistry, but also that Celtics team has been together for the past 5 years. Like that's a more experienced team with chemistry, and they know each other at this point.
Man.
They've been playing
They
for
just
5
were the
years.
better players.
But then this is be like, but
them niggas was drafted and then just like growing with the team. Like you see,
literally,
Tatum, you see Brown, everybody's just getting better and better.
Built like
their front offense is a little more locked in right now.
But then you got the people that be looking at these teams, be like, man, they got KD, they got what's the fucking the half white black nigga Blake. That nigga won that ring. That nigga won that motherfucker.
That nigga in 5 years.
What did he do this series? People be seeing these players and be like, oh, they gotta be good. Like, motherfuckers don't know what to go through.
That's because Blake Griffin played well for the little bit of time he did play last year. But he was washed when he got to Detroit.
Played for 6 games this season.
Right, like he's washed.
He's done. He's done.
His whole career's been,
I mean, hey, man, what
front half of his career was dunking on people.
Hey, what they did without Kyrie playing and KD was hurt
all right, okay.
for like a month. Like,
we should not have spent this much time on the team that's at home. All right.
Hey man, we got.
Speaking of teams at home,
talking sports,
the draft is in a couple days. By the time you guys hear this, draft is still a day away, or you could hear this after the draft has happened. Let's just have a quick breakdown of what Bucky Brooks mock drafts is.
Who?
For some of the guys going, Bucky Brooks, you know, fucking Bucky Brooks, the big,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, Winter Soldier.
Bucky Barnes?
Bucky Brooks is actual NFL analyst. All right, so you have number one guy being Ike Ekwonu. Okay,
sounds
drafted
like a
by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Offensive tackle. Fuck all that shit. Let's go to number 11.
I see that.
We see that He says that the Washington Commanders will take Kyle Hamilton.
You know what?
Safety from Notre Dame.
No, I would feel like
all of these like forecasts are so like different from each other.
They are.
I just cycled through two, and none of them said what you just said in the last 10 seconds.
But it doesn't.
Every year.
It doesn't make sense because you got the Jets there twice, and you think they're gonna pass up on this guy? The head coach is a fucking defensive guy.
Oh,
you think they're gonna pass up on Kyle Hamilton, the best?
Well, they kept saying that y'all team was taking a receiver in round one.
I see that before. I see that a receiver falling to us before Kyle Hamilton.
He do,
100%.
like 1,000%.
Because to be honest,
crazy.
To be honest, Terry needs somebody on the opposite side. Yeah.
He needs some help.
Yeah, as much as they want to believe in De'Ami Brown.
Hey yo,
I mean, he's only a rookie, so
yeah. I mean,
and Curtis Samuel can't stay on the field and run 3 snaps without tearing his nuts.
And maybe De'Ami Brown will be better because
I like this Willis slip right here to the
Malik Willis to the Steelers. They've been saying that the whole.
I mean, but he ain't. I guess whatever.
That's a project.
Every quarterback in this draft is a project. So
yeah, like I would not want to get a fucking quarterback in the first round.
Yeah,
I don't care who the fuck falls to us.
Yeah, in this draft, you can have every fucking quarterback. If you
y'all good now. Y'all got Carson Wentz.
I mean, that's still a project, but still, they'll probably get a nigga in the later round,
the fourth. Yeah, but they definitely not gonna take one in the first.
But like, if Kyle Hamilton falls, they'll definitely get that nigga. But I don't think that nigga falling.
I would think they would need a receiver though, for real, because I mean they just resigned. I said resign. They signed McCain. They got Curl, right?
He played better the second half of the year. He was asked the first half.
Yeah, but I mean the fact they locked him up 2 more years.
But they want to play Buffalo nickel.
But they need some receivers.
So they need this guy, Kyle Hamilton. That'll be the perfect guy for that Buffalo nickel position because that's what they want Atlanta Collins to play. But see,
remember they did that to Stuart Cravens? You remember Stuart Cravens?
Yeah, but
they did that shit they put him at linebacker.
No, but he did that. He played that in college though.
Yeah,
linebacker.
Yeah, he played. He played linebacker and safety in college. He did both.
It still was a different.
He played off the team too. All that.
But he had mental health issues.
Oh my bad.
You can't
exactly.
Yeah, you can't crucify him
down
because he had mental health issues. He got cut like he wanted to. He went to the Broncos, played a few snaps.
He was trash.
That was it. So that's that.
Okay.
But
let's just get Debo.
But
why? So he can kill 3 balls for 46 yards per game?
That's not gonna happen.
Because
a lot of people, man, you didn't bought up Debo Samuel now.
There you go. We don't care about this. This is all predictions,
man.
That's
that whole Debo shit. He's a good wide receiver. Let me not talk shit.
I think
but a lot of that is within the system that the team runs as well.
Yeah, he's going to get paid based off of that.
Open into the open spaces. Because before that, he was a wide receiver, but he wasn't even the number 1 wide receiver on our team. Like, he's a gadgety player. He's fast as hell.
It's fuck.
So yes, you want to get him in. You want to get the ball in his hands and able to try to create.
The real shit is, man, they didn't trust Garoppolo throwing the ball.
Okay, I wouldn't trust his ass either.
Like that's
gonna be our backup quarterback next season.
I still don't think Trey Lance is what people think he is. Otherwise, Garoppolo's not on the team. I'm not.
He gonna be out there. He gonna be out there though.
Let him be out there.
He got no choice but to be out there now.
I don't think Garoppolo's going nowhere.
If Debo stays there,
but Trey gonna start.
He's coming out the backfield.
If Garoppolo ain't gone draft night, he ain't going nowhere.
Garoppolo because he get money.
Garoppolo is on the clock. He has until the first night to be gone. If he's not gone, he's starting next year.
Mike Shanahan knows what he wants to do with his QBs.
Where will he go?
Exactly.
I don't know. He can go to fucking home. All I care.
Somebody
Trey Lance is starting.
He can go to Houston.
He's not starting.
But nobody.
Mr. Commander, man, I'm telling you, this is what's happening.
Commanders.
If you start,
you talking about the Commanders?
If you had a choice, it won't start. He won't be starting long.
Well, I ain't say all that. I'm just saying.
Hey, man. If you had a choice between Baker Mayfield and
here we go.
And Jimmy Garoppolo,
who you
taking?
taking?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Nigga, I'd rather
The fact-
I'd rather die in a ditch. Nigga.
Oh wow, no quarterback. Shoot.
Both of those guys.
That's tough. I think
No, that is tough. But
that's a tough decision.
It's just like those two people you got to create an offense around. You can't really
Not
just
even that.
straight up.
They both benefit off play action and run game.
Exactly.
I mean,
You-
at least one don't
just be
express itself
and-
on Twitter and all that stuff.
And look at the run that both teams have.
Yeah,
First of all, any
the
running
offense is
back,
a run
any
game.
running back can run behind, can run any offense that Shanahan touches, because that zone blocking scheme is crazy.
It's not
It's
being
almost
fucked with.
impossible to stop.
Because the only time that your man Garoppolo really had time to throw to an open receiver is if what's the nigga name? The tight end was open.
Kittle.
And that nigga stayed open.
Gronk.
Kittle stayed open.
I'm thinking Patriots. I'm
Kittle
sorry.
stayed open and he got yak.
Yak. They definitely got
He went
yak.
from rat to yak.
Or yap or whatever the fuck it's called. He definitely got that. Like that nigga was not throwing a fucking 80-yard bomb to nobody.
No.
I haven't seen it.
He's never.
I haven't seen
Nah,
it.
that's not his game.
And the one
This
that
is
he
why
did-
Debo
and
comes
one
out
that
the
he did
backfield.
throw, they lost Super Bowl.
The one I'm about to say, the one he did throw, I almost shot him through the damn TV when I saw that. Emmanuel Sanders was way
the fuck.
All right, man. Let's finish this off strong.
Nice main topic.
So I was just randomly on Metro today for some reason because my car got fucked up. But
Oh my.
so I decided to I was reading up on some Marvel things because Doctor Strange is on the way in the week, and I'm pretty sure we all are going to watch it and enjoy it in 3D as you should. Okay, but either way, I went to Collider. That's a website
Because I wear glasses.
for the 10 worst Marvel movies ranked. Okay.
Are we going from
hold up.
worst to least worst?
Nah,
or
we're going from least worst to worst.
Got you. Just want to make sure.
Okay. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
And then, of course,
Oh, come on.
we should. Why you look, Miguel? You wasn't posting.
Sorry.
All y'all niggas looking.
All right. I thought that was all right. So we going.
You ain't looking okay.
We
Thank you.
I definitely
I never
opened
check the
the
notes.
link.
All right. So
See, exactly.
I be freestyling. I never check the notes.
so from least bad to worst Marvel movie. Of course, we're gonna feel differently about this because
I think everybody should have a consensus on what's the least
I
worst.
feel like we're gonna
Marvel
be
movie.
somewhere in the ballpark.
the least worst from them. We're going 10 to 1.
Least worst.
Yeah.
So now we're at number 10 worst.
The
So we
worst.
got 10,
27.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I
3,
saw
2.
27. But all right.
But that's from worst to best. I'm only doing 10 worst.
What kind
Let me
of
let me run this. Let me do this. Let me do this.
Okay, thoughts.
All right. So number 10, number 10 worst was Captain Marvel.
They be getting.
But the list is
They really don't
27.
like
27 Marvel movies that were.
I agree.
Yeah,
I can.
I
think
agree
of
because
two
it was a
movies
lack.
worse
I
than
agree
that.
because it
number
was a lack
one
of.
is the worst.
It was a lack
right?
of.
All right.
It was a lack of character building in that movie.
I enjoyed the movie, but if
Me
we're just
too.
talking
Me too.
the movie,
It was just like-
I can just think of a couple Marvel
If-
movies worse than that shit.
If you look at Captain
on
Marvel
the way.
as an origin
gets
story,
worse. It get worse.
like if you look at Captain Marvel as an origin story, like
They didn't
did
give
you
you a
really? Did you?
Wait, they get worse.
No,
I'm
yes.
confused as
This is
fuck.
number 10. Number 10.
So
So the
10,
least
9,
worst to
8,
the
7,
so the
6,
higher
5,
it goes,
4,
the worse
3,
it goes.
Yeah.
No,
we
the
going
lower.
low.
I'm
We
starting
top-
from 10 and going to 1. You know
So
how
the
countdown
higher-
goes?
I thought I had it, but then he just
Miguel
threw me the
fucked
fuck
you
off.
up.
Wow. What did I do?
we're starting from
What I
the
do?
least worst to the worst.
See, so the
Yes.
higher we go, it gets
Like-
worse.
Essentially, yes.
So like the Wizards,
worst
So
worst.
like the Wizards, then the Lakers.
I know we're wasting too much time on this.
Yes, we are.
But
We are.
the least worst.
So what I'm starting
So
with the least
Captain
worst.
Marvel was the least
Least worst.
worst.
Yes.
And we're going to
From
the
this
worst.
list.
Worst.
Yes.
Yes.
Yo, this confusing.
all right,
For
I get it.
anybody-
I
I'm sorry,
understand.
listeners. I'm sorry,
Let's go
listeners.
next.
All right, so Captain Marvel was
Yeah,
number
next.
10.
I'm with it.
Number 9 was Thor: The Dark World,
That
which
should've
to
been
me
higher.
should have been
Way
top
higher.
3.
Way higher.
That should have been.
Huh?
You right.
Oh,
It
okay.
wasn't the
That
best
movie
one out
took
of
that movie
Yeah.
took itself way too seriously.
But see,
I can't wait to see the new one. But
It's-
Yeah, me too.
Oh, the new one looks like it's gonna be fire.
See, the thing about the Thor, the Dark World movies, it was supposed to be like a Shakespearean type experience.
Yeah, man. Fuck all of that.
That's all it was supposed to be. That's why it was shot how it was shot.
And they shot all the holes in that shit during that funny ass play in the third one.
Yeah, no, exactly.
They shot that shit all the way up. Like,
that's
we're not doing
that's when they
this.
switched directors, though, right?
Yeah, that's when they went to
Taika Waititi.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's my guy. All right, so number 8, Thor, the first movie.
Yeah, sure. I think once it
That's
hit
2 Thors right beside each
once
other.
it hit 3, it was 3. It put it up there. I think 3.
I mean,
No, 3 is the best Thor
3
movie.
is the
Yes.
Yeah,
Easily.
nah, yeah, facts.
All right, number 7, Eternals.
Yeah, I was looking for that. I was looking for that.
Top five. I mean,
I like the Eternal.
I liked
okay.
it too. I don't hate
something
any
to watch.
Marvel movie. Let's just keep it a buck.
yeah,
But
It was different.
you can. It's like we're so deep in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that you can tell when they kind of dropped the ball.
The way they dropped the ball is they introduced too many characters in one time.
I mean, that's an Oscar-winning director that was behind that. You expected just
and the thing
so much more.
the thing that really pissed me off is you had this one dude at the beginning of the movie and he wasn't in the rest of the fucking movie, and at the end they just
it
You
pops
talking
up.
about
I'm like,
Thanos' brother?
no, not that motherfucker.
You went too far.
I'm
man.
upset
What
that
the
my
fuck is-
boy did
Rewind.
that whole
The Black
workout
Knight or whatever the fuck
routine,
he's
got
supposed to be.
built, and then couldn't even take
You
off
talking
his
about
shirt
from
the whole
Atlanta?
movie.
Atlanta?
Nah, he was gay in the movie.
Yeah, not the gay one. The
Why
Bollywood
you had to
dude.
specifically
I don't
call
know.
that part out?
Because people were pissed
didn't
off
look at
about
him
that
like
part.
that.
I'm like,
The Bollywood
They really
dude,
had
y'all
nothing
didn't
to do
see
with
in Men's
anything.
Health. My man got jacked.
He did. He had
Yeah,
some
he did.
arms.
And he didn't even get the he got that way because of the movie. Like they put
And
him
then he
through this
went back
regimen
to slops.
Hey,
only for him to have to rock them weird ass. Come on, man, they could have did it better.
but look,
than that.
I agree because like these movies have to fall in sort of.
They gotta
order.
fall in order.
Yeah,
It was a
gotta
slow
have to.
burn,
Yeah.
too.
It was. All right, number 6, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten
I don't
Rings.
agree with that.
at
I don't
all.
agree
Of course
with
he
that.
doesn't.
Why is that in the? Why is that even in that 10? I'm actually
I
kind
don't
of surprised.
know. He
Right.
said
Why?
someone says the
That
plot
dragon?
is fairly uninteresting
That
and
dragon
constantly
stuff?
jumping
Come on.
between the present and the backstories of Shang-Chi, his sister, and his father saps
That's a
the film
very
of momentum.
common movie trope, though. That's not really.
I enjoyed the movie.
The dragon
Yeah.
fight? Come on now. That's very.
I mean, it did have to go Marvel at some point.
That
at
nigga
the
did
end
a
of the
Kamehameha
movie,
at
but-
the end of the end of the.
I know
Wow.
they went
I was
super
like,
Marvel at the
oh.
end of that shit. Like they basically gave us as much as their graphics could allow to us to see.
Yeah. Hey, it was better graphics than
Number
Black Widow.
5, Black Widow.
I only got one gripe about
I
that
don't
movie.
hate Black Widow.
I got one
I
gripe.
don't know.
I think that's higher than.
I got one gripe about that movie.
That's higher
Let me
than
hear it.
Eternals.
The gripe I have about that movie is that CGI scene with Yelena. That's it.
Nah,
I'm like, y'all
it's-
niggas.
Hold on, which scene?
rough.
I was like, huh?
I forget the scene.
It was she was on. I think it was like when all the shit was exploding and shit after the red room exploded, and she was on the helicopter,
Yeah, that was.
and she was like having a sentimental
Shit,
moment.
I gotta
Some-
watch
That
was
CGI was the
It was
worst fucking CGI ever.
I gotta
and I was
watch
just
that
like,
again.
y'all could
Nah,
have fixed
it was
that.
bad.
Pull that
It was
shit up
bad.
on Disney Plus right now.
All right, number 4, Ant-Man and the Wasp, right where I needed to be.
I fell asleep. So.
Number 4.
That was the first one, not this.
I fell asleep on that one.
No, that was the
Ant-Man
second
and
one
the
was
Wasp.
bad. Ant-Man and the Wasp was the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
It's just he's so integral to
Okay,
the
so
story
number
now.
3, Ant-Man falls right in line where I needed to
Which
be.
one was it where the only importance of
The fact
the
that
movie
Hulk
was
is
like the
nowhere in
aftertrend?
this 10 is very
oh,
shocking.
Ant-Man 2. Ant-Man
where
and the Wasp.
where it showed about the
Ant-Man and the
The
Wasp.
Quantum Realm?
yeah, that was the
Ant-Man
only
and the
thing,
Wasp.
yeah. You could have just
Hey man, what's the nigga name? John Majors.
It's
That
not
is
John
not
Mayer.
the nigga's name.
John Majors.
Oh, I don't know.
What's the nigga name?
Who?
The one that played Ant-Man?
The one that play that's playing Kang. It's
Oh,
not
I
Anthony
don't know.
Majors. Who the
Kang?
what the fuck name? The nigga from Lovecraft Country.
Oh, you talking about from the Loki joint?
Yeah.
I didn't even watch.
Oh
it, so
man, yo, if that nigga is all through the new Ant-Man joint, he's gonna steal that whole fucking movie.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out who you.
Number 3, The Incredible
is it
Hulk.
Anthony Majors?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, they had two different.
There it
No,
is.
the first one
different.
with
There
what was that? Ed Norton.
First of
or
all,
some shit?
Ed Banner and my man, the
Ed
Chinese
Banner.
director, whatever his name. I'm sorry, that was a beautifully made movie.
The second one.
It's funny because it's like it's so boring when you really think about it. But no, the first one.
Oh,
Eric Bana, I think the dude's name was, right? The actor.
Ed Norton.
But who was the
No,
fuck Norton?
Eric
But
Bana's
who was the
second one.
director behind the first one?
I don't know.
Dog.
Behind the first what?
First
he
Hulk movie.
made Hulk sexy as hell.
It was
The whole
IHS.
movie.
He said he made him sexy. What the?
The movie was
Oh,
sexy.
okay.
Like the
All right.
way the
I don't agree with this
cinematography
one,
of the
but-
film.
Number 2, Doctor Strange.
Oh, get the come on!
They lost all. They just lost me as a
Like
reader.
that whole movie was mind blowing.
That just deterred the entire
Nigga,
list.
Doctor Strange is probably in top 5 me in Marvel
Nah,
movies.
facts.
Yeah, that's a crazy bro. What was
let me hear the
reasons?
I understand the difficulty Strange presents with magic because magic needs rules or else everything falls apart. That being said, the film leans far too heavily on the cocky guy becomes the nicer guy story Marvel has done before and does so in a largely uninteresting way. Benedict Cumberbatch is fine in the title role, but there's always a feeling of been there, done that.
But it's just weird.
Oh my
because-
Benedict
God.
Cumberbatch.
Yeah, see,
And this nigga went and found the fucking clip on Black Widow.
the worst
Hey,
fucking
yo.
CGI ever. dog.
Hey yo, they did not. That might have been something they did like at the end. Like we just need to change this
I
ending
mean,
real quick.
it was COVID, so
They got
Well,
one
they
of
had
the
to
finish that
random
thing. Didn't it get
CGI
delayed,
artists
too?
to
It
come
get
in and
delayed,
just
right?
fix that shit real quick.
All right, so number 1.
they could
Come on.
this.
Oh
Hold
my
up. Before
God.
you
one.
before you say number 1, everybody go around and give a guess. I'm going first, and I'm gonna say Green Lantern.
You gonna say who?
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern is
It's totally.
Hey,
DC?
my guess would be my guess would be Morbius, but that's not a
That's
part of this
DC?
whole.
that's not a
universe.
part of the MCU.
It should have been Ant-Man for real. The first one.
No, it should
Okay.
have been.
The
So
Worst.
since it's not,
The worst.
what is it?
Let
Go,
me guess.
go.
It's the other.
I would have said Thor: The Dark World would have been the
Yeah.
worst.
I would have said Thor: The Dark World.
I don't know.
Maybe Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 was kind of trash.
with the man. What's the name?
The Mandalorian.
Is
The
that
Mandarin?
that's the 3 one,
The
right?
dude with the fake. He was
Basically,
like a fake
the
bad
movie
guy.
where he spent 80% of it not in the suit.
That
Yeah,
was
Iron Man 3.
number 1.
I mean, it was literally
All
Doctor
right,
Scrooge.
I got one.
but-
I got one.
Yeah.
All right, you said Marvel.
I'd
right?
say Iron Man 3.
I'm going to say Spider-Man 3, where Tobey Maguire is dancing around.
It wasn't part of the universe.
I don't think it's part of this.
Technically,
The answer is Iron Man 2.
I don't get that one. I get it. I get it because
Who's the villain in that?
Who was the main villain in Iron Man 2?
it's fucking
Mickey Rourke?
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah, that was bad.
Whiplash. But that's usually all the fucking movie. Every superhero movie, the
I can't say
super
Spider-Man
villain has
with
the same power as the super
Jamie
hero.
Foxx is a jellyfish.
No, it's not part of the universe. Technically, it's not a part of the universe, but technically, it is. Since
No, it's a part of the
They
universe.
introduced it.
It's a part of the universe.
It's crossover.
It's
And they
just they
blame
keep
it
trying
on
to
Mickey
sneak
Rourke,
these other
literally.
shitty movies in behind
Mickey?
it.
They said that
I'm not mad at Mickey Rourke.
Mickey
for that
Rourke's
part.
lackadaisical performance.
I don't think it was lackadaisical, but I mean, it was just a little unrealistic. But I mean, what movie isn't in the universe?
So,
I mean, in the grand scheme of things,
To me,
all these
the
fucking
worst movie
movies.
to me
Yeah.
is Ant-Man. Easy.
Okay,
Next.
yours.
In the grand scheme of things, all these movies are important.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
So
but
it's
pick the
just-
worst one,
The crazy
nigga.
thing is, Ant-Man it became such an important
I would say
part of
I would say
the
Ant-Man.
Infinity Saga.
I would say Ant-Man because it really didn't. The first Ant-Man really didn't have anything to do with anything.
Okay. John.
It just set up Pym.
There you go.
I say Hulk.
Okay.
Hulk or
Which one?
Eternals.
Hulk is the second one, so he can't be talking about the
It was
first
just too early in the
It's-
game.
it's
No, I'm
when
talking
they-
about the
when they
second. I'm
wanna
talking
be-
about Ed Norton here.
one. I'm talking about Hulk, not the Incredible Hulk.
Whoever Ed Norton was.
He definitely was the Incredible Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk was the first
Like,
one.
they
Hulk
had
was the
it
second
was
one.
so bad they had to try again, like with an
Yeah,
entirely
a whole
actor.
different nigga.
Yeah.
Miguel.
Hands down.
Hamdall.
No. The Bollywood version of Spider-Man.
Oh God, Yeah. Okay, but what's your real choice, Miguel?
But you know what? If I really had to have a first choice, it would probably be Captain Marvel because they really didn't like Captain Marvel was just the unknown known.
I really like that movie, but I guess I
she's
can
just
see
really
why
an
people didn't like it.
unknown known in the universe.
I think
They made her up to be. She is the savior of what was going on in the overall story, and she really was like, yeah, she just showed up and did some shit and
tore some shit up.
Yeah.
You know, they gave us a little taste of her at the end of Shang-Chi, but it's like, what is next with her?
I'm gonna have to say Ant-Man though.
Character development.
Ant-Man, or maybe
they're gonna have to do a lot if they're gonna do a sequel to Captain Marvel. I will admit that.
Probably Ant-Man.
And they done added about 15 niggas in this motherfucker.
Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
The first one there, that jump was bad.
And
I'm a Hulk fan.
Since we did worse, I do want to cap this out with
the best.
Your best one.
In game.
I know it's a couple.
Let's go.
What's the
There's
best?
nothing else to say. In game.
Wait, why the fuck is Captain
I would have
America
said
first
Infinity War is the best.
Nah, because
over
everybody
Endgame.
died, nigga.
Right.
In
but
game,
it was just
you can't tell me on your left that part ain't bring a tear to your eye when you first seen that shit.
cried like a
and
bitch.
then after
But
the unfortunate
took
passing
so
of
long
Chadwick
to get
Boseman,
to
that
that point.
shit
So
hit
that just
different now.
holds
It hit real
it
different.
holds
Yeah.
a part in you.
Cause he the first motherfucker that comes out, and I saw the sound like that.
Beginning to end, I'd say Infinity War.
Okay.
But
AC.
I get the scene is about to make you about to make me cry right now. Just think about it.
No, man. I think
You know I'm emotionally charged.
for me, damn, the number one joint. That's crazy.
Infinity War
that made me
was
thinking
crazy,
about it,
bro.
Miguel, we'll come back, Daisy.
Infinity War had 3 wild ass battles happening
Infinity
at
War
like
was
the
great.
same time.
Infinity War was great.
Y'all gave the listeners pretty much some obviously stellar ones I would pick, but I'm gonna just go different and say Guardians of the Galaxy. First one.
Okay.
The Guardians of the
Great movie.
Galaxy.
The music
Volume
and stuff and everything.
I
No,
probably hit
play
me
the
harder,
game.
but the first one.
But we'll talk about that on.
I still got to finish the game.
We have a
I
separate
refuse to
show
play
for
any
that.
games on
Oh
PS4.
Lord!
Say,
Still waiting for the fucking slim.
he gonna be waiting for that motherfucker.
Nah, man,
Say,
Get your ass
But
digital
James
PS5.
Gunn is
You
definitely
happy,
one of the
motherfucker.
illest directors
I ain't
out
gonna
right
lie
now.
to you.
Easy.
What you got?
best movie, Tay. Best Marvel movie to you.
Can I cop out and do a 1A 1B?
No.
I mean, I would like to hear it.
Let me hear it.
I would like to hear
Let me hear it, and then we'll choose
It's
the
a
one from
birthday.
that.
So,
It's a
Endgame-
birthday.
The Heat has eliminated the Hawks. Okay.
Endgame
Endgame.
and Black Panther.
Yeah.
I knew somebody was gonna
what's
say that
crazy, though?
motherfucker.
Black Panther.
Knew
I
somebody was gonna say that
start seeing every time I watch it, I see more like faults with that movie.
Yeah, it's called Michael B. Jordan. No.
Yo, leave my man alone, bro.
like
His
you was just talking
non-acting
about bad
ass.
CGI. That last fight at the end of the
at
joint.
train.
Oh my
That shit was
god.
like
that shit
watching
was
Blade
horrible,
2
yeah.
all over again.
Hey, I love that movie.
I can't wait to the new
Trust
Blade.
me,
I love that movie.
I'm very much connected to that movie because of what was going
Hey,
on
Blade
when
2.
the shit came out. Like,
Blade 2? My shit.
Blade 2 too, by the way.
The soundtrack too. That also boosts.
Oh, sound. Kendrick
Oh my
Lamar.
god, one of the best soundtracks out. Okay, AC, you ain't pick
I
one
thought
yet.
about it.
Endgame though, for real though, but Black Panther. I had to say Black Panther because
Nah, I forgot.
I'm
Thoughts
what
and
are they
prayers, thoughts
going
and
to
prayers.
do for the sequel is going to be something to
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me,
My man gonna work it
has
out
to
though.
be.
The director nigga gonna work that out.
Yeah.
If he
I'm
don't
sure.
get
I'm
arrested,
sure they're gonna
if he don't get arrested while he's going to his own bank. But,
Shout out to Wells Fargo. AC.
For me, it was Civil War. Only because
Civil War was excellent.
That's a good one.
only
Civil War
because
was
it
absolute.
just set up everything. It set
it
up the
did.
stakes.
It did.
Like it
Civil
broke
War
niggas
was
up.
amazing.
Like, and it had a reason why motherfuckers
Wasn't that
was like
that was like the birth of Black Panther too, right?
watching,
Like,
yeah,
that was
like
his
Black Panther was
watching
introduction.
Civil War and watching Age of Ultron now, you realize how many pieces they were trying to put in one spot.
I don't know.
I
Age
think
of Ultron
the
was
first
in that
joint was.
list
I
to
think
me.
the Winter Soldier was.
That worst list.
Oh no,
I
Winter
think the Winter
Soldier.
Soldier introduced Black Panther. I think
You right.
Yeah, because
Yes.
Bucky was doing stuff. He was
Yeah.
brainwashed.
Yeah. Because he killed his father
Nah.
in the Winter Soldier.
Nah, I think it was Civil War.
I feel like it was
Maybe.
Civil War, bro. I feel like
Yeah, it was
It was
Civil
Civil
War.
War.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, you right.
it was Civil War, bro.
But yeah,
I mean,
like
he blew his
yeah.
father up, but he wasn't there.
He did.
Yeah, like Civil War,
His
like
father.
yeah, like it just brought it just made Endgame and Infinity War what it was.
It was Civil War.
Like it, like it broke the team up and it brought it. It just gave them the pieces to rebuild that shit. So
I mean, he got cooked.
That nigga say he killed my mom. I don't give a fuck. He was about to dog the Winter Soldier. like he was about to dog Captain America and Winter Soldier, but then they just jumped that nigga though. That's fucked up, man. They jumped that nigga like
that's what you was like.
That's
some Brooklyn niggas.
Two grimy Brooklyn niggas.
Exactly. All right, y'all, man. This has been episode 109. We went on a couple different tangents, and we was all over the place at some points.
Right, and don't forget to tongue kiss your older self with your younger
no way
inner self.
Ain't no way.
All right, well that's word for me.
All I gotta say
on that pause.
Civil War really was the Avengers 2.5, wasn't it?
Look,
yes,
yeah.
You know, all I gotta say is everything ain't fair, but thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Now listening to Wise Guys Whiskey Podcast.